Kappa Dance.
Lost media. Where did it go? With the amount of searches going on for lost media, it's sometimes hard to tell what is real and what is fake. Did that Kekrok game ever exist? No, most likely not. Was the official Nintendo toenail clipping flash game real? Yes, unfortunately it was. I'm so sorry. Recently, a large number of internet users have come together online to reminisce on a game from their childhood that has now become lost. That's right, I'm talking about the fantastic adventures of Sex Dick. This very well may be the most epic game to grace this earth. In November of 2024, several internet users took to Reddit to discuss a strange set of videos they kept getting recommended on YouTube. A few days ago, I got a video suggested to me purporting to be a song from an obscure and very unfortunately named old game called The Fantastic Adventures of Sex Dick. I have no idea why this was suggested to me, and furthermore, that sentiment is not unique. One of the top comments deems it an unfathomably deranged algorithm pull, and there are many other such comments too. Checking out the video that's linked in this post, we can see that this user was not exaggerating, as we can find what looks to be the music for the game's first level uploaded onto YouTube by the channel Jada. The video features the box art of the game, giving us some more information on where in God's name this came from. It seems to have been made for the Danse system, whatever that is, and was developed by P-Bork Interactive. Ah, yes, P-Bork. On top of that, we get some sick, high-quality screenshots of what appears to be gameplay. The user wasn't lying about the comment section either, as the video contains over 3,000 comments discussing the absolute absurdity of this video appearing in their recommended section. I just dropped my phone in the shower while watching a different video, picked my phone up, and this video was playing. What in the world am I seeing? Another flawless algorithm pull for Hyperborean space stoners. Bruh, I woke up from my sleep on Christmas Day 2024, and this was playing on my phone. What the fuck? This is the type of shit lost media motherfuckers will spend a decade looking for. You're goddamn right. Rated E for edging it. Sex Dick vs Goon Vagina. Alright, that's enough of that. Within this ocean of comments discussing the insane name for this supposed lost game, some users claim to remember playing it back in the day, and even give some context behind the game itself and its name. Iranian guy here. This game title was dreadfully translated for global release. An accurate translation would be The Great Journey of Sex Dick. Sex Dick. Wait a minute.
To those who keep saying this is fake, please stop spreading misinformation. This game is clearly lost media and needs to be found. I've played this game before, and god damn it, I'll make sure I play it once again.
After beating the boss of World 3, Sir Throssington, on edged difficulty, my friends and I used to go back to level 1 and dance to this song. Can't believe I forgot about it. You know what, how about we give this song a quick listen, see what all the fuss is about. Oh my god, this game has got to be found. But before we go searching for it, we gotta answer one question. Is this game even real? This Jada character, are they deceiving us? Pulling our leg, if you will, pulling the wool over our eyes, perchance. Let's find out. Doing a quick Google search, we can see that some madman has created a wiki page for the game, which is perfect. The Fantastic Adventures of Sex Dick is a platformer released by Dangosoft and developed by P-Bork Interactive for the Dango console in the late 1990s. Despite its technical innovation and cult following, the game is widely regarded as a misunderstood gem, partly due to the poor global translation of its title and the esoteric nature of the Dango console itself. The Dango console? What in God's name is the Dango console? The Dango Interactive console. console kit. Wait, you don't mean dick? This epic gaming console seems to have been released in 1996, but due to poor marketing, as well as it competing with Sony and Nintendo, it ended up flopping. Alright, cool. Enough about the console. What's the plot for this game? That's what we all want to know, right? What are these fantastic adventures of which Mr. Sex Dick supposedly partakes in? Well, thankfully, this wiki has us covered. The story takes place in the year 2469. Aliens have kidnapped Sex Dick's boyfriend, and he has to stop them. The main antagonist of the game is Dick Sex, who is assumed to be a rival of Sex Dick. I see. How tragic. This game seems to be a real tearjerker, I must say. I don't think tears were the only thing being jerked. Apparently, P-Bork made a trial version of this game because it was such a masterpiece of game development. They didn't want people missing out on it. In this trial, players began outside Sex Dick's apartment, skipping the tutorial present in the full game. The trial build also exhibited notably rough walking animations, with retail improvements later attributed to motion capture. Mechanics, such as the accelerating walking speed, were still present, which divided players' opinions, as some considered it an unusual design choice. On top of all this trial was only playable using the original controller for the Dango console, a phallic-shaped joystick with a obtuse tracking ball camera system. Sounds complicated. Judging by the screenshots available, as well as the info on this wiki, it seems that Sex Dick's gameplay was rather revolutionary for its time. It would have players take the role of the previously mentioned Sex Dick and make their way through a variety of levels containing enemies and puzzles. That guy looks very dangerous. The main feature, or the game's unique selling point if you will, was the mechanic allowing you to switch abilities mid-game. But that's not all, Buster. The game also had co-op. Who's up playing Adventure of Dick Sex? Now, I know what you're thinking, because I'm thinking it too. What in God's name is this game's fascination with sex and dick? Well, just like that comment said from before, this game's name stems from an unfortunate translation mistake made while localizing the game. I sure hope somebody got fired for that blunder. The name isn't the only thing to change in the translation. For example, in the localized English version, the game over screen now reads Dick over. Again, what a blunder. Wait a second, where's this wiki getting all of this information from? For being basically the only site talking about this game, it sure goes into extreme detail. Let's see, Jada, wait a second, Sketchfab. They used a 3D model of Sex Dick as a reference. Sweet Jesus, 140,000 vertices. And you're telling me this was modeled in 1995? Alright man, what else did they use? Oh sweet, an article on the game, written by Ziggy Kashmir. This article seems to be an interview with a developer for the game, Paul Bosoms. What was it like when the game released? I think I left before anything came of Sex Dick. I believe it got released in some territories, but I'm not sure. I remember there were a lot of points in development where we just got radio silence from Dangosoft, so there's that. Where can we find Sex Dick now? As far as finding a copy of the game, I'm not sure, but give it time. People are still finding out about it. Are there any plans for a sequel? I hope not. Apart from some articles, the only real pieces of evidence for this game's existence seem to originate from the same source, Jada. Let's take a look at their channel. I mean, that's probably the first thing I should have done. No way, is that Sex Dick gameplay? Looking at this person's channel, one thing is very clear. They're super talented. They appear to be rather skilled at animation, creating music, writing, and creating surreal imagery. Coincidentally, all the skills it would take to make a project just like Sex Dick. Now, am I saying this Jada person went through the trouble of conceptualizing a fake game from the 90s, producing a soundtrack for said fake game, making fake box art, and animating fake gameplay? Yes, I am. And I think it's quite obvious. I think it's rather clear that Sex Dick is nothing but a goofy project made for fun by Jada that gained a ton of attention from the internet due to the YouTube algorithm. Despite it not being a real game, it's still really cool to see the internet take what Jada made and run with it. The majority of the game's lore seems to be made entirely by internet users, adding onto the joke, which is super neat and really fucking funny. I'm super stoked to see what else comes out of this, and what other lore will will be made for the game. What other content will resurface? We'll have to wait and see. Thank you so much for watching. I know this video is a lot shorter than my normal content, but man, I just had to talk about this game. I'm just baffled at how epic it is. Thank you to Miguel Patino 3856 for making me aware of this absolute masterpiece. And thank you Jada for creating it. I highly recommend checking out their channel. Their videos are very gnarly. I also want to quickly thank my very epic Patreon members, Mrs. Mayo, Gage Mendon, Too Funny Too Cool, and Bunny Walk. Thank you so much for your support. That is it for this video, and until next time, I'm Kappa Danse, and I have a severe caffeine addiction.